guys, welcome to your Sunday night broadcast with SimScott 185. We are in X-Plane 12 this evening. Hope everyone's had a good weekend, and we're taking the FlightFactor V2. This airplane has had a lot of, I guess, comments online about how it flies, how ready it is. It is beta. But you pay a lot of money. I think I paid about 65, 70 quid for this. Excuse me. And so we're going to be taking it on a short little test flight from Karachi in Pakistan over to Dubai. So about an hour and a half in the air. Just looking at the outside model, it's stunning, right? In terms of what it looks like. A little bit of wear and tear on it. You can see there at the back around the APU exhaust, you've got like the exhaust staining. And then also here, looks great. And I love these people on the outside of the airplane as well. Gives a bit more immersion to some of the planes that you don't always get in X-Plane 12. This is in depth when it comes to setup and things like that. So we'll talk it through as we go. I'm going to have my dinner while we are flying. Very realistic. I've set the sim time way ahead of what the actual time is in Pakistan at the moment, because it'll be the middle of the night and pretty dark. But we will probably arrive into Dubai when it's just getting dark. So, yeah, welcome everyone. Hope you are, if you're watching this back, super welcome. If you're watching live, say hello in the chat. Just click on everything here and make sure everything is set up and going to plan. I never really know the right order in terms of the hydraulics, but they seem to work, which is good. And we'll talk through just what we can and can't do in this airplane as we go through. It's more realistic, I think, than some of the PMDG sort of modelling out there in terms of you've got to interact with ground crew to shut things down, got to interact with the cabin. So it's quite interesting, and it's something that is, yeah, I think it will develop as it goes through its flight career. Got this amazing tablet down here, which I'll show you around as well. Which is very useful for just acclimatizing. Yeah, that's probably the right word. Acclimatizing yourself to the airplane and what's going on. We're going to external services. We can get our data from SimBrief, and it'll actually bring in all of the flight plan from there. It does have terminal charts, but if I put in here, this is Karachi, and this is OMDB. It can bring it in from the FMS, but we haven't got that set up. You do that, so you can get charts on here, but I don't think it has. It's only got really the ground, like the terminal charts. Doesn't let you look at all the departures, the SIDS, the stars, which I think will come in time. But we have our trusty tablet, so we'll be okay. We'll also grab some of this once we get this set up. Some of the screens will come into life. That's the stick shaker. Shaker. So it's pretty realistic, this airplane. It doesn't let you do kind of what you want. It's pretty strict in terms of how it gets started. But yeah, we'll get ourselves out of here. Make sure we're all good when it comes to that. Start APU as well. Put AP gen on this as well. And we can have the fuel tanks on as well. And that, and this is all on as well. Seatbelts can go to auto. And that. So we'll show how we interact with the cabin as we get underway. Pretty nice features in here as well. If I do this, and actually we'll do it when we're taxiing out. When the navs get lined up, you'll actually be able to see where we are in here, and you can use this as a taxi map, which is pretty cool. You don't get that on many other airplanes, so it's got some really innovative stuff. We like what the guys from FlightFactor are trying to do here. Let's get the FMNC We are in OPKC. Excuse me if you hear me eating my dinner. It's been a long day. Did some go-karting this morning, but it's been cool. OPKC. So all I've done is save my flight plan down from SimBrief. So I put that in and activate it. That'll bring it in, same as any other aircraft that you will have used either in X-Plane 12 or within Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's pretty easy as a starting point to get your flight plan copied into FMC. You can do it manually as well if you really feel the need, but that's a much easier way to do it. It's the way I've just showed you there. So, departure-wise, let me just get my flight plan. So we're doing the Milom 1 Foxtrot departure, and we're off 25 left as well. So when you bring in SimBrief, it actually brings in runway, the Milom 1 Foxtrot, execute that. Arrival into Dubai this evening. And it might be dark by the time we get to Dubai, but let's see. 12 left is what we're coming in on. And it's Imped 3 Echo, which is this one. Cool. We're probably not going to get a lot of air traffic control. It's late in Pakistan at the moment. And it's pretty late in Dubai. It's just gone 11:15 at night in Karachi. So, yeah, we may not get that, but that's fine. We can have some fun on our own, guys. So we put that in. What this does, so this has got so much depth, which we'll talk through, but we can do simplified loading, which is just basically fill from SimBrief. That brings in the SimBrief flight plan and the weights, and then load the airplane. Then the first officer has a little chat to us. Oh, I felt so alone before. You see the load sheet between the throttles. Click that, it goes up there. Click that, and it comes over here. You're kind of chasing it around the cockpit. And click that, and it flips down. So this has got your fuel on board, etc. Everything that you need to do your weight and balance on the airplane. So, he says, having his pasta. This is an interesting beast of an airplane. Let's just see where we're going up to. So we'll be going up to 38,000 feet. Flip that over to 1,000. 38,000 is good. We'll do all our IS, etc. in time, but we'll put the flight director on. See, that looks weird, doesn't it? A switch there looks a bit beta-ish. See what's happening back here. Not a lot. Oh, the sounds though in this, guys, I forgot to mention that. The sounds are awesome. For everyone who's used PMDG and was a little bit disappointed with some of the engine noises, you are not going to be disappointed when we fire these engines up. They are sweet. Okay, so just trying on my dinner, guys. What is the weather doing in Karachi? Let's have a little look. So, not great visibility, 6,000 feet, few clouds, 2,500, it's 28 degrees, oh, it's warm. QNH is 1011, so let's do that. That's been pumped into there. Good. What else is going up here? Not a lot. See here, you've got a lot of ground crew, and something you need to do is, in true FlightFactor style, let's have a little chat to them. So, we'll just turn on the radios here. You can talk via this, so let's go to cab int. So, if I put this one on, excuse me, I can talk to the purser, and if I put this switch on, I can talk to ground crew. So, I'll have a little chat to them.
This is the captain. Hope you are all doing well today.
Hi, Captain. Hear you loud and clear.
Look at that. So, what we want these guys to do is...
Go ahead and disconnect all ground equipment.
Sure.
So that gets rid of a few people. And then, I don't want to re-trap this little man in here, but what we then want them to do, come back here, give them another little call.
I am here.
Please make sure all hatches are closed and all personnel clear.
You are cleared to pressurize the hydraulics, sir.
So you hear the hold doors shutting. So you can see that from everything shut. The one thing we do have though, which we do need to be cognizant of, is on this side of the airplane, still got a door open. Not great. So sorry, I'm getting too excited showing you guys around this airplane. Let's put nav on. Let's punch on that. Don't really need dome light at the moment. And come down here. No Scock 2000 for the moment, which is all good. You can see that we're still aligning the IRSs. It's got about 5 minutes to go. So that's just ticking down, which is cool. We'll let that align as it needs to. A little bit of whine at the back of the airplane here, which, if you've ever been on an airplane, sounds very realistic. I think the APU is fired up as well. So yeah, it's very realistic. So now that we've talked to the ground crew, we now want to go back to the pursers. Of course, you click on this button here. Here we go.
Hi, this is the captain. Hope you are all doing well today.
He's very polite. So, oh, they're making an announcement as well,
Welcome you on board
which we can
this
hear.
Boeing 777 airliner. We ask that you please fasten your seatbelts at this time and secure all baggage underneath your seat. or
Right,
in the
I'll
overhead
populate this while this
compartments.
briefing's going on.
Also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Smoking is prohibited for the duration of the flight.
What were our
Thank you for choosing
reserves?
FlightFactor.
5.7. Thank you for choosing FlightFactor. So zero fuel weight is actually over here on this little bit of paper that we stuck up here. So 174.6 tons. 174.6. So 174. 0.6. Boom. That's all stuck in there, which is good. Now, performance-wise, we're just going to use sim brief. So we do calculate. So, derated to 20%. I'm going to go cell temp of 54. Take off flaps 5. Again, CG we can get from over here. 28.7. It doesn't let you do decimal, so 2.9. Trim 4. Accept our V speeds. Trim is down here. It's already on 4, so we're all good on that places. And we want V speed of 143. Like so. What is? So we are currently here, just off kilo, and we'll just get this lined up to the runway heading 250. Nice. And the departure is here. Can I make this bigger? No, I can't at the moment. So it's a treat. Take off on the runway heading, left turn to Zurich, which if we come here, you can see, actually we can do this side by side, can't we? Look at that! Cool. So Virik, we have to be above 1,000 and above 5,500 at LELAP, which is put in there. Then Millim, and then what you'll find is there's a discontinuity, so you can go to the next page, bring Punel and put it in there, and execute. Nice. So, very much if you've flown the PMDG, very similar to that. Only slight difference is this is a shorter little airplane. Which is not as long as the 777-300, but otherwise it's good. So yeah, this is cool. As an airplane, I think it's great. Got the auto ortho on X-Plane 12 as well, so you'll see that as we depart. Might not get great views given the visibility in Pakistan, but you always get a bit of heat haze. It sounds cool. Like, the noises are awesome. Sounds like a proper little airplane, this. Cool. In we go back to the front. What I might have is, because this is so complex, I always forget what's actually going on. But we should be fine, guys. We should be fine. What we will do is we'll do better pushback and get this
Round
source
to
as well.
cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
With
Round
your
to cockpit,
American
O
accent.
is driving up.
Lovely. So they'll come up. Get that sorted. I'm almost finished my dinner, which is good. Get a bit of energy for this flight. Apologies if you can hear anything in the background that is chomping. Cool. So, that's a tug pulling up. What we want is then our purser person. Here, give them a little call.
How can I help you?
Close all doors.
Close doors.
Okay,
Very
all
well.
doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
There we go. Very happy for that.
Yes?
Doors to automatic.
All armed.
So they'll do the safety briefing as well.
Would you please direct your attention to the monitors as we review the emergency
We'll go to
procedures?
Unicom.
There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may
I
be
don't think
behind
there's
you.
anyone
Count the
around us at the
number of
moment, so
rows to this
it should be quite
exit.
relaxing, guys.
Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew.
You can also see that we've
Oxygen
now
masks will drop
aligned
down from
the
above your
IRSs.
seat. Place the mask
We
over
can
your
put
mouth and
LNAV
nose.
and
Pull the
VNAV.
strap to tighten it,
So connected
breathe
and
normally.
bypass pin
Make
inserted.
sure that your
Release
own
parking
mask
brake.
is on first before helping others.
That's all good. I
Unlikely
think we're
event
probably
of
ready
an
to go.
Emergency landing and evacuation. Leave your carry-on items behind. Life vests are located below your seats, and emergency
So,
lighting
we'll get
will
out of here.
lead you to your closest exit and slide.
Oh. What we also see here is the barrel disagrees, and that's because manually you have to set both. But there's a little click spot up here that if you click it, it works. So it automatically will do that to TRA.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
So, beacon comes on. Start the right hand engine.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're all having a little chat here. Oh, do not hit us. That's almost like a crash that just happened. Oh, listen to that, guys. Awesome. Such a beast. Let's make sure you guys have got the maximum noise from X-Plane 12. Turn it up a little bit for you for the next engine start. Is this on? Yeah, it's cool. Good. Up here. Let's do. In the hazy light of the desert. Oh, it sounds very good. Let's turn auto throttle on. We'll set auto brake to RTO. Turn the backup generator, so that would have been clever. There seems to be a few switches that are sort of not lit up like the beacon if it's that switch is like just dark, but that's fine. Still a beta, guys. Still a beta. Hello. Still pushing me back. I was like, are we finished? We are not finished, it turns out. What we can also do is, so we can do the airport map.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
We'll do that. So you can see actually a little pink triangle here. And what's very cool is it's got the taxiways on it. So if I want to go down Kilo, Papa Echo to hotel, that is what we'll do. It's very cool. And you can click and drag it as well. I think that is a bit of a... If you got that in some of the PMGG stuff, that would be a bit of a game changer. So yeah, very impressed with that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with some of these switches. Like here. You can see like black squares and things like that. It wasn't like that before. We'll live with it. It's all good.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Restart fans are on. We can bring the APU off. Cool. We can also go into menu, airplane, captain commands.
I would like to read the briefing now.
Oh, you
Are
get like
you
a
ready?
bit of a briefing.
Ready, sir. The pre-flight is done and we are ready. All instruments are set. The FMS is programmed and the MCP is set.
We can move the chip out for us. Flip an egg.
Please follow me and confirm. We are departing.
Karachi Jinnah International.
On the SID, we will depart with flaps 5 following our standard procedure.
It's got the cabin ready here.
Confirmed and set.
We need
Please
to
confirm the runway.
go flap 5.
25 left.
What cruise altitude now?
Flight level 380.
Let us now confirm the speeds.
V1123. Today RVR will be 132 and V2 143. The departure is set in the FMC.
Please
Nice.
follow the MCP with me, sir.
The MCP is set for departure. Our initial heading will be 250.
To which
250?
airport are we flying today?
Dubai International.
Dubai
Any
International,
additional
nice.
Out of the ordinary?
No additional points to make.
Thank you. Continue, please.
In case of any emergency before 80
While we're doing the
knots,
briefing,
we
we'll
will
taxi
abort
out.
takeoff. Above 80 knots, we will only abort for a serious issue, engine fire or loss of directional control. In case of such issue below V1, we will abort the takeoff, apply maximum braking and stay on the runway. In case of an issue above V1, we will continue with single engine departure procedure. I will handle the controls and you will help me with the procedures. Any questions?
All is good, sir.
How can I help you?
Captain, just wanted to let you know that we are ready and the briefing has been completed.
Beautiful. Excellent news. So yeah, guys, it's pretty quick getting out of airports with this. It's a bit twitchy on the ground, but that could just be my joystick as well. So we're heading down here. Super. This is cool. See what it's like in the air. It's got VNAV, should have LNAV as well. It's a little bit rocky in the descent, but it's cool. It's quite a nice little aircraft just to play with. So there's no one around us. Again, we'll just flip on our landing lights and strobe. Beacon's already on, although it looks like it's not. Cool. It's a nice looking aircraft. I like it. Alright, let's get up and out of here.
Approaching 25 left.
Oh, it's got RAS as well. So, again, like with a lot of airplanes, there's a click spot just here, the screw, which is toga. And I haven't been able to work out how to map my joystick to toga yet, so we will do that. But
On runway 25.
just
left.
lined up. Let's spool up the engines to get out of here, guys. Oh, can you hear that? That sawing. Down the hill. Up the hill. Miss V1 because of that, but away we go. Lumbering into the sky. Ah, it sounds awesome as well. It's the gear up. Let's follow the flight director. First our left turn. So it's heading out of the city. Picking the autopilot. So you can see the haze and above it. Nice weather, but we're still going through it at the moment. Bring the flaps up. exhaust coming out of it. It's like... So we're heading out towards the sea, as you'll see here, and then we're going to basically take a right turn along the coastline, which will take us towards our destination. So yeah, welcome aboard everyone. Thank you for joining. If you're in chat, say hello. Absolute pleasure to welcome you to the stream. Good standard pressure. Again, if you want to sync that, you'll see this one hasn't, but click spot here, syncs up. Nice. We'll also turn on our weather radar. Should have done that before we took off, and terrain on this one. So if you guys saw the YouTube previews of the weather radar in X-Plane 12, but it looked pretty awesome. Temperature 31 degrees. It is warm in the middle of the desert. Do you find X-Plane does make the sea look a little bit tropical at times, but otherwise, awesome. Here we go. Nice. Very nice X-Plane. These are oil refineries down here, it looks like, or treatment works. Sunglasses on. Makes it very dark inside. Cool. So we're passing through about 9,000 feet at the moment. We can back in here. So there's some really good stuff in here. Like if you come into airplane, there's just so much like that you can control. Cabin controls. We can do the cabin light controls. So if we go back at the moment in here, it's pretty dark. We come back here, we can. That's the seatbelt sign coming off. We do that. If we do that, what that does. So we come back, have a look. Not very much. Let's wait until it gets a bit darker. We'll also put this on up to about 50. Yeah, we'll see it more at night. As it kills my frame rate. See a left turn, and then we're off. And because we're over the sea, kind of get like a unlimited climb. Look at that. Sweet, right? This flight factor is looking awesome. Some sort of like dry ice effect going on here, but it's cool. Also gets really good effects on the windscreen. See, it's got like that oily effect because of the film. This guy just put his hand up. Are you alright, mate? All good in the cockpit. Nice. We're through 10,000. Landing lights can come off. Strobe stays on. Nav's good. Logo will keep on. Cool. So yeah, a bit of a sunset flight. So we head over to Dubai. We'll see how we feel when we get there. If we want to have a bit of air traffic control, we'll just fly ourselves in. But you're all very welcome to the stream. Look at that, off the right hand wing. Be interesting how much we actually get to see, because we're going to be flying over the sea for a long period of time. That's all right. Still in the climb. We can change the com. It also has a checklist in here, which we actually don't use.
Pre-flight checklist, please. Oxygen.
No,
Tested
first
100.
officer, we're not doing that yet. Go away. Have to take off.
After takeoff checklist.
Ready for the after takeoff.
It's all done, mate. I've already done it. Let's do normal. That's all good. You can do comms. I think this links into Hoppies, but I don't know if it works at the moment. I can get an ATIS request, so if I go in there and put OMDB, hit enter and hit send, in theory... Oh, another thing that... There's so much to show you guys on this. This ghost effect on the throttle is where my throttles are versus what's actually the airplane doing. So if I move my throttle, you can see it captures it. So it's just to show where yours are compared with them. Some people like that, some people won't, but I think it's pretty good. If you can change that. No. Oh, don't want to do that. Hello. Someone talking to me. What's that bing bong? Oh, purser, hello.
Captain here.
I can bring you some coffee.
Some
Captain.
coffee.
Would you like it?
Why not, guys? Why would we not have coffee?
I wouldn't say no.
Would you like it with milk?
Oh, no, black. We've had a long
Black
day.
will do fine.
Got you.
Got you. And I think they put it, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere back here. There it is. Beautiful. What is this simulator? What have we entered? Love it. Absolutely love it. It's the immersion that we just knew we didn't need to have. No, I don't think that's going to work, that flight information bit. It's interesting. Okay, maybe we'll try it again at some point. Cool. And, as you'd expect, in the back here, fully modelled. So much so that I think you can... Yeah, this code here works in terms of if you want to lock yourself in and out, you can set it in the EFB. So it's very much modelled internally. Oh, the frames on this though, crumbs. What's going on here? Does it matter if I look a different way? Is that going to help? No. I'm sure they'll pick up again, but it must be over a bit of land. Anyway, it's very much designed to be like an Emirates airplane. There we go. I think it's something to do with the lighting changing. So if I look inside there, it goes... Yeah, the frames die when you look inside. And I think that's something to do with X-Plane. Anyway, what it has done is disconnect us from X-Pilot. So let's get back on that. Got a nice mountain range in the distance. stick some music on, guys. You can chill out and enjoy the flight with us. Latvian, I'm glad you knew what we were in here. Doesn't look too bad, I would explain. Like, get over here. I don't know how to control controls, but that looks pretty realistic. Like, it's not bad. It's not bad. I won't have anyone say anything bad again to explain. Come on now, we can all be friends. Hope you're doing well, Latvian. do think the water looks a little bit strange, though. It's very tropical. Still, the flight factor looks awesome. Feels like a commercial. It's up at our cruising level now. Yeah, nice one, DB. Welcome to the chat as well, mate. How are you finding the MD-11? I saw it and I was very tempted to get it, but I haven't. But yeah, it might be next on my list. Is it fully scoped in terms of like LNAV, VNAV? Nice one, DB. Oh, I need to have a check it out. See what it's like. Sweet. Well, we'll need to get on the channel. I do think somebody explained it gets a knocking, right? But this looks great. Maybe I'm just overhyping X-Plane a little bit. But I think if we get in darkness as we get towards Dubai, like X-Plane does come into its own a little bit. Sweet, DB. Oh, we'll have a little look at it. Hope you're doing well though, mate. Thank you for joining us. It's fine Sunday evening. Yeah, we'll need to check the old MD-11 out. Have a little look over it while I'm in the background here. See how we're doing. Got a bit of a crosswind from the left hand side. Nothing too bad though, but we're about to fly towards it, which will be annoying. And you can see Dubai way in the distance. Yeah, it's good, DB. That's lucky as well. We get a bit of choice, right? Bit of choice between this and the old Microsoft Flight Simulator. New one for 2024 coming out. So we'll be checking that out on the channel as well. So otherwise, what would we be doing on a Sunday night apart from, you know, not talking about flight sim? Bit of peace and quiet in the back here. Thought we were going to be flying over the sea for the majority of this, but we seem to be hugging the coastline at the moment. Doesn't look very hospitable down there, but gets us where we need to go. There's so many 777s going into Dubai, home of the 777. Definitely time for a crew meal. Right, crew meal. Where's that? Lovely. Have a bit of coffee again. That sounds pretty frustrating, DB. Yeah, that's annoying, right? When you've got it all set up. My joystick at the moment seems to have a habit of sticking left rudder in without me wanting to do it, but I think that might just be it's got like some dust in it. But I tell you, when I undo the old autopilot, we get a little bit of a slew on. Nice one, guys. So heading out now towards sea. Just turned away from the coastline. A little bit of X-plane flat clouds ahead. Yeah, it's good, right? The 777 I've been pleasantly surprised with. It'll be interesting how they keep developing this, because the systems like are just so in depth, and I mean, I could even, if I want to, I can fix a toilet, right? Like, not the ground, so I can't, but ground service, it tells you where all the toilets are on the aeroplane. Got the galleys. Like, it's a lot, but it's clever. Get these captain shortcuts as well, which is sweet. And you can also drive the pushback truck if you really want to, which I haven't quite explored yet. I suspect that would be a little bit too dangerous. 1 hour coffee. Nice, why not? Cool. You get all the engine failures, training positions, which is cool, right? You can offset, you can start a star, so you can go and repeat. Get that muscle memory building, which is huge. Doors, all good. Don't think I want to click emergency opt. Got a number of failures as well that you can go through. It's cool. And it's got sim brief, it's got hoppies. You can check if there's anything going on, if something's not actually working. You can do some loading. Like, it's insane, the level of detail in this. Absolutely insane. Almost a little bit too much. Be good. Wonder what video will be. That might be that we might get like a little video that we can get on the screen when we're taxiing. Oh, is that right, DB? Wow. I mean, I bet you had fun as well, right? But you kind of go, that is a little bit of above and beyond. Yeah, it's dedication. Wonder what's in documents. Oh yeah, so you've got the manual. It's like cockpit guide. I think you can go through. Maybe not. I think you can put like PDFs in here. Not there. I'm sure the shortcuts. So all these are like if you want to go and have a little look around. So when you go to the aft galley, here we are. It seems to zoom in, but yeah, it's at the very back of the airplane. Right, see what else we can find. Door. Like, it's cool, right? I don't think the coffee pots work, but I do think the bathrooms do work. Not in that way, guys. Not in that. It's not that kind of show, but. Does that work? Someone's in there, occupied. Do not knock on the door, SimScott, whatever you do. This one's open though. Ah. Beautiful. Now we have toilet simulator and we're all happy. Lovely. Well, you know, needs to be real. up on this cloud base. Now, it's clearly not that. I don't know. I still don't know if the old weather radar works or not. Except plus 00. I think we can do the tilt. Let's have a little look. So, can change it. That's not -2. Interesting. It's not picked up this, but maybe this weather just isn't significant enough, right, for it. Nice island down there. So we're just tracking the coastline. We skim the top of these clouds. Yeah, welcome everyone, if you're in chat. Hope you had a very good weekend. It's been long, but got a lot done. It's nice to finish the weekend with a little bit of flying. That's cool. We are quite close to these clouds, but that looks awesome. Just hope they don't look as blocky going forwards, but it's cool. Sweet, look at that. Big fan of X-Planes, still am. I do like Flight Simulator 2020, but sometimes this is cool. It does have its quirks, admittedly, but it's good. A little bit of clouds, not too bad. Nice one, guys. So we got a bit to go before we get to Dubai, so I'll be here just relaxing. Any questions about the channel? Any tips or hints about the FlightFactor? Let me know. We're gonna have to land it at some point, but not for a wee while. Sun setting though. Salute. welcome to the channel. You having a good Sunday? So yeah, I love the weather look. Fabian. That's my French done, my friend. So we are going to run out of chat. Not at the moment, but if you've been on the channel before, welcome. Apologies, we get quite a few people passing through. And if you change your name, then it gets really confusing. Well, welcome. Oh, Mr. Turtle! A blast from the past. See, if you're called Mr. Turtle, we'd know about it, Mr. Turtle. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, mate. It's been a while. Where have you been? What's news? Welcome to the broadcast tonight. This is some aircraft. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the reflections. Ugh. Wowzer. At night, X-Plane 12 is something else. Anyway, welcome back, Mr. Turtle. Do you want me still to call you Mr. Turtle? Because I can't pronounce your name. Well, welcome. Glad you managed to grab us on a Sunday evening, mate. Just call you baguette. Sounds quite offensive, Mr. Turtle, but no, we can call you baguette, sure. We are going from Karachi in Pakistan into Dubai, and yeah, all good, mate. Yeah, we're just coming up to about halfway in the flight, so about another hour and a bit to go. I've got a controller, like a flight stick, which is helpful. Let's have a quick look inside, make sure nothing's broken. Nah, we're all good. Top of descent. We well away. Nice. Love how it's got the Expo 2020 on there. Where is everyone else? It's a good question, Mr. Baguette. Sunday night. And also we don't get loads of people on the channel, mate. It's an absolute disaster. Yeah, we've had a few people pass through. People are busy. They may not want to watch on a Sunday evening, but if you need it in the background just to chill, it's not a bad little stream. I've got a beer, relaxed, it's cool. In the UK, it is 8:15, so 8:15. Were you, Mr. Turtle? Are you in France? Or somewhere more exotic? You can see we are still in touch with the coastline, but not still moving more away towards the sea. You can start to get some of the stuff in before Dubai. Out what our approach was going to look like. So, what was it? The Imped 3 Echo. There we go. So, coming by Imped. Which one is Echo? This one. Let's go off to the left hand side and then come in via our medic. Nice. You're in Poland, nice. And we got DB on the east coast of the US. You've still got your whole Sunday to go, DB. I always get very jealous when people are there. It's like, ours is coming to the end, and you've still got a bit of time to go. It's cool. Welcome, guys. Really glad to have you guys in here today. Airport. Let's have a look. There we go. Always find Dubai Airport just crazy how big it is. Like it is insanely big. I've been there a few times. That's cool. We'll see if we get there for use air traffic control. We might just guide ourselves in because it's busy. It will take ages. But I can't imagine it's going to be that busy on a Sunday night. Yeah, right, DB. Look down there, there's a boat. Interesting. Look, there's loads. You might explain did that, it's got like shipping lanes in there, right? Cool. Very cool. Let's turn a bit of lights on for when we get close. Not very good at controlling the camera. Right guys, I'm going to grab a quick drink. I'll be back in a second. sure it tells you, yeah. Optima is actually flight level 40,500. Recommended flight level 400. We could go up, but they were alright. Bit of a shift there in the weather. It's interesting, I spawned into Dubai, I think yesterday, just to see what it looked like in X-Plane. It's fine, it's like 33 degrees, cab okay. But it was wet on the ground when I was there yesterday. I was like, what is going on? Must have been something to do with the weather. Wasn't quite where it needed to be. Arrival. All roads lead to Arabic, and then I think there's something if there's oh sorry, don't need that. Don't need that. What I'm looking for is oh no. This. Okay. Yeah. Oh really, TB? Nice. Is that explain 12 presumably. Interesting. We have no Google for it. Yeah, it looks awesome actually. I don't fly into Dubai loads, just because to get here you have to spend a wee bit on a bit in the air, right? Okay, cool. Switches for 12. Nice. Maybe I'll check it out. Unfortunately, we're just going to have default, but that'll do. That's alright. So we're going to come in 12 left, and I'm sure we'll find somewhere to park on this side, or we might come across. Actually, we'll probably come across over to Concourse B or Concourse C. Just check this against the FMC. So our initial point is Imped, which is here. Below 12,000, which we will be. DB 520 below 11,000. And we go down, to Rerick at 2,700. And then that's the missed approach, I think there. Yeah. Cool. At that point we should intercept the close. Lovely. See a bit of graining near the anti-aliasing. actually quite cloudy to see here. Wasn't expecting too much of that. So check on this MD-11 that you were talking about, DB. Let's see. It's the rotate MD-11, right? Nice. Is there a passenger version as well? Ah, nice one. Sweet. I'm reading that there's some sound pack updates as well. Have you done that as well? I think there's a free one and then there's one by Mango. Yeah, it sounds like it's awesome, right? Like... Oh yeah, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, cool. Yeah, nice. Mine would do some amazing sound packs, right? I think I've got that for... I've got the tallest A340. I think that might have the Mango sound pack, maybe with that, or something similar, but it makes such a difference. It's also just like... The MD-11 is iconic, right? Like, who thought to stick a third engine above the tail? That's mental. Sweet, might get the MD-11, looks awesome. It's not cheap though, is it? But then, nothing seems to be cheap for X-Plane. $83. It looks pretty awesome though. Yeah, we might need to get it. We might need to get it. Is it the the MD-11 that always shouts stabilizer motion? Because, I mean, that's not going to corrode. Sounds awesome. Stabilizer motion. Wow. Nice. Sounds like you invested a lot in this hobby, same as me, DB. It gets expensive, right? But I think it's worth it. Oh, hold on. This is typical X-Men, right? You press the wrong thing, and we're now on an aircraft carrier. Amazing. What I meant to press was this. Stabilizer trim. Why are we on... I mean, why not? Can we explore this? No, okay. This, feels... I mean, it's good to be on a aircraft carrier. Oh, it's a helicopter. What the... I'm not quite sure how we got here, guys, but... Clearly we're in the Middle East. I like over there, there's another ship. Shipping simulator, did someone say? We're still up here, so alright. Crumbs. Laminar research. Ah, Toby, thanks for liking sub, mate. Welcome to the channel. Superstar, thank you for liking and subbing. It really helps us when we're battling the old YouTube algorithms and trying to get noticed. Ah, that's what it does then, DB. So my nearest airport is... I mean, it'd be pretty impressive if we had like a bit of an arrestor and we came in here hot, but... Interesting. Look at that! That's unbelievable. And do you reckon then, is this us up here? If so, how cool is that? I wonder if we can go... It's a little bit cloudy, so you might not see the aircraft carrier, but I'm assuming this is us here, because there isn't anyone else. Ah, Toby, what do you mean I should view screenshots? What do you mean, mate? Oh, look, there we are! How cool is that? Oh, I'm learning so much about explaining the world. Look at that! How cool. What would be really disturbing now, guys, if something just went on fire here and we crashed. I'd be like, oh. Wow, okay, cool. So that's what that does. Nice one. Look at that. I'm so chuffed that I found that. Looks awesome. Thanks, DB. Glad you're here and you know what you're doing, because I do not. Ah, I get you, Toby. We definitely need to do this. Well, there's a link, Toby, if you want to join the Discord, mate. It will be it'll be in there, mate, and you should be able to get access. Then we can review your screenshots, mate, and this whole thing will take off. I appreciate the tips. Although we've been streaming quite a long time on the SimScott channel, we're not really professionals, so... we do what we can and we have fun. That's about it. Why is the link not working, Toby? Rubbish. Let me go in and do that for you right now. Oh, it's because it's an old... Yeah, no, I understand. Bear with, caller, I will find you a link that works. I think it's one of the old ones. And I don't think I can edit at the moment. Right, hold on. Never mind, guys. Pro streamer in action. Yeah, looks good, Toby, right? We are pretty lucky. Right, my friend, if you want to join us, that should work, hopefully. But if it doesn't, let me know, and I'll generate a new one. Sim is awesome, right? It's playing 12. Looks lovely. It's starting to get like a little bit of a sunset on. Nice one, Toby. You'll see some characters in there. Our local host, Lucas. He's our man. He'll introduce himself. But yeah, we usually put the streams that are coming up in there. It's a little bit that we'll get when Flight Simulator 2024 comes out. We'll be in there reviewing it. We'll be doing some fun. But yeah, still love a bit of X-Plane action. And it can only get better, right? They're still improving these things. So we're getting a little bit darker now. I wonder if we... It's interesting. So if you see the frames are 35 and then you look inside, it's like, whoa, it's dropped by like 20 frames. Still a little bit that with X-Plane 12. Some of that just needs a little bit more tweaking. You can see people getting frustrated with it, but... we're getting closer to our top of descent. Nice gentle descent into Dubai. Hey guys, if you want to know anything about the Streamlabs, as usual, hostess with the mostess. Stick one of those exclamation marks in, you'll get to hear about the stream. Be interesting if you guys watch Twitch as well. We've done a dual stream to Twitch and YouTube before, but it's difficult, right? Like, I don't know. I think we find it quite difficult to get the interaction with the audience, getting the chat in the right place. Some big Twitch streamers though, and I'm tempted. Oh yeah, we talked about this earlier, but FlightFactor does this cool thing where we've got where the throttles are, and then this ghost sort of outline is where my throttles are. It's just after takeoff, right? They're put fully forward. But it means when you are going to take auto throttle off, you can actually figure out where you're going to have your throttles move to, which is clever. Very clever. Thanks for likes as well, guys. We're at 4 likes. 4 likes on the SimScott channel. We've never seen anything like this before. Ah, Toby, now that's the question, right? Honestly, I think the level of depth of the FlightFactor, if I'm going potential, I think the FlightFactor would absolutely get it. I also think the engine noises and things on this is just like very different. I have to admit, I got the PMDG and I didn't quite get the fuss, and I got the 737 before, and I was like, 737, like the 737 range was awesome, and then I got the 777 and I kind of thought, where does it sit in the market, right? Where am I going to use it? And I think if you're offline and you are flying it using the accelerated time rate, it makes sense, right? So you can do London to Dubai, I can do a stream and I can do it in like an hour and a half, and it works because you do the full trip. Otherwise, I was just a little bit like, it felt a bit lost in the market, which was a shame, because there was so much hype around it. But I'd be interested. I don't know what you guys think. I still like the 777. Like, I wouldn't knock it in. I think PMGG do some really good stuff, but it was like overhyped, and then it came out, and everyone sort of went, whoa. And there was so much focus on the engine noise. It almost felt like nothing else mattered. Yeah, I'd agree, Toby, right? And I think like, Flight Simulator 2020 is stunning to look at. It's definitely a draw. It'd be interesting if you looked at my channel stats. When I stream X-Plane, I actually tend to get more views, and I don't know if that's just because it's a little bit more unusual, but I think like I don't know if you've flown the Phoenix, but the Phoenix A320 in that family is amazing. Like, it's just the way it connects us with GSX as well is super smart. And I see when, like, it's interesting, you go to the PMGG forums and they'll be like, well, we're not really into that sort of, like, that integrated site, 'cause it's all about, well, the flight model and things like that. And I think we've got to play to the market, right? Like, not everyone is here to fly like a real pilot. It's about having fun. And I think if you ignore that, it can come over, not arrogant, right? But just want to make sure you've got the right marketplace. Oh, yeah, right. I mean, yeah. I don't know if Latvian controller's in the chat. He hates the Airbus. But I think it's great. I think it's super integrated. It's easy to fly, right? The good thing with the 737 is you need to do a lot more. You need to think about what you're doing. You need to put in certain frequencies, get the hours in. Yeah, I will, Toby. I'll get it. I think it makes sense to you, right? I don't know if I'll do it on day one, because I remember when 2020 came out, and I really hope it's not the same, but again, there was the hype with it, right? And it wasn't amazing, and it sort of took a little bit away, so I waited a little bit. And then, yeah, that sim's evolved, right? Yeah, because it's all in the cloud. The problem I have, my internet's not amazing, so if I'm going to stream that, I'm going to have to, I hope it's going to be alright. I'll definitely get it. I don't think I'll go for the, I can't remember what the package is that you get, the backpack and all that sort of stuff. Like, probably go for the one below that, but it should be good. You can see what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to make it into like a career mode with the different things that you can do to get the buy-in to more casual gamers. You want to install the X-Plane 12? Need to get it back on there, Toby. DB was in here, he was saying the MD-11 was amazing. Here we are. Look at that! Oh, I love this view. DB, thank you for that, mate. I'm so glad you let me know about this. That's cool. Yeah, right, DB. Yeah, that's an absolute fair point. Like, the reality is when I stream, and I will need to do more where I do my general aviation stuff, because I haven't done that on the channel very much, and like, given I fly general aviation in the real world, and it'd be great to show you guys sort of what we do and how we do it, but most of my flying's done up here, right? And so if there's an elephant or giraffe, or let's say a massive whale in the sea, like, you're not going to notice it. It's more about the fidelity, the look of the sim, and are people enjoying what they're getting out of it? And that's probably what's important. I can't see loads of people doing like Cub Air and sort of landing on, I don't know, bits of sandbanks and things like that. Maybe they will. But it'll be interesting, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think X-Plane is, yeah, again, X-Plane has, you can't, well, can you compare the two? I can't imagine Laminar Research has the resources that Microsoft has, like, take the big maps sort of like things where we're looking at the generic scenery, but you can do a lot more with 12 in terms of tailoring it, putting things into it. And if I look at the lighting on this aircraft compared with something in Flight Simulator 2020, it's absolutely comparable. Like, if not better, just with some of the wear and tear you can see around the doors. This is where the air bridge is connected, a bit of oil leakage. It's great, right? But what does let it down sometimes is then the scenery around it. And when you have to buy extra scenery, and it's big, right? It's chunky. Yeah, I saw that, Toby. I mean, I think you hope they would have learned from what happened before. Everyone seems hung up there's not a weather radar. I mean, the reality is, like, let's face it, if there's a weather radar that worked, everyone would fly towards the bad weather because they want to see what the impact is rather than avoiding it. I'm getting your top percent. I don't know. I'll get it. We'll review it. We'll have a little look at things, but kind of hope that there's a lot of people who criticise very at the earliest opportunity when something goes wrong, and actually these simulators are not simple to make. They're really not simple. Yeah, exactly, DB, right? Which is great, because then they can produce something that is really good and it looks amazing. And someone will say the flight model's not amazing. The reality is, I reckon 95% of people don't even know the difference, but you've got to find something to split the difference. And I think it was interesting when X-Plane, I don't know if you guys were, if you're using X-Plane, the last version before this kept crashing when there was a beta update. I was in the X-Plane Discord, and I literally, like, there's someone trying to solve it, and I jumped into the chat and started going through it, and like, for me that's cool, right, because you're helping solve a problem. It would never happen on the Microsoft Flight Simulator platform, but it's a little bit more rustic, if that makes sense. So, let's get a few things sorted. Yeah, you can see that sort of halo effect, right, can't you, from when 2024 comes out. There'll be a bit of a kick and a renewed interest. You've got to hope with X-Plane that there's a core bunch of people who still use it and they enjoy it and they're not rushing it. Great, right? As long as they keep developing it. It's almost like the indie version of Flight Simulator. It's not got the big backing, but it's still punching above its weight. Yeah, I get that, DB, right? It's interesting when I stream Flight Simulator. Like, it obviously looks better, right? But then some of the aircraft that you get in X-Plane 12, and like if I talk about like Tallest, the A340-600, it's an old aircraft, but it's still stunning in terms of the way it flies, the sounds, systems. It's got video, like taxi video. So like when you're taxiing along, the screen here shows the wheel. You know where you're going. Like that's something you just can't do in Flight Simulator 2020. And so, yeah, it's got a place. I love this sim. I think it's really good. So yeah, they've all got a place, right? But this is looking pretty awesome. Still on our aircraft carrier. These guys are like, boy's still in like missile range. Oh really, Toby? So what, someone can play Minecraft as they're going along? It's pretty clever, right? Well, we just missed top of descent, so let's do this. catch up with the with that. I haven't used the Fearless before, DB. I've heard it is pretty complex in terms of how it works, but once you get it right, it's very good. And again, I think the sounds are amazing in it. Alright, let's point this nose down a little bit and catch up with the that was because I was chatting to you guys. Just completely missed our top of the sim. You can see where I'm starting to bring it back though. Yeah, we streamed the A340 on the channel a couple of times, and again, it's stunning. Yeah, agreed, right, Toby? Like, I mean, the Dreamlifter looks interesting, but you kind of go, well, who's really gonna fly that around? Like, I guess it'll be interesting to do, but I kind of think you go with the 747-400. It's like a classic. Classic aircraft. Yeah, yeah. I think that's the thing with some of the older aircraft. Like you have to have your wits about you, which is the what is it? The BAE 146. I've flown that in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I flew it on VAT7, blooming egg, right? Trying to land that while you've got air traffic control going on and other people. It was great, but you've got to have your wits about you. And again, it sounds awesome. I was quite a big fan of that. Actually, I need to fly again. But if you don't have the same systems, like reality is, flying this is a lot of autopilot. It's a lot of just making sure things are clicked at the right time. Alright, are we below profile at the moment? Yeah, we are. Let's go back into VNAV. Cool. So all we're doing there is literally trying to get ahead of the VNAV so that we're now slightly below profile. And when this comes in, what we should do is then track it because we go back to VNAV. That's a SimScott's tip of the day. If you... Yeah. Now we're going to see if it actually works. Because this may be one of the FlightFactor little bugs. Ah, the 727, yeah. Nice. So you can see it's now catching up with the VNAV. It's, yeah, it's just a little bit of lag there, but yeah. Yeah, the 727. I think any of those airplanes that just are like the classics, right? They're great. Alright, so starting our descent into Dubai now. Have a little look where we are. If it kicks in, it may not. It's annoying. Like, why is that not happening? Clear. I'll give it a second. There we go. Right, the first question is, how is everyone's Arabic? Because I can't understand that. And... start the arrival imped. If you want to get your what height you need to be at, you can hit data. Gets a bit clustered, but out there. So yeah, just coming over the tip of a peninsula before we head into Dubai itself. This has been quite slow to load, isn't it? Interesting. Too long for my liking. So yeah, we're coming in towards imped at the moment. What's the weather like in Dubai? QNH 1006, which is there. A little look at the approach chart. So going into 12 left, do the Cat 3. See, interesting. Some people who are already on it, people on the ground, and then there's someone on approach. Very interesting. What do we want? Station height 50 feet. There we go. Lovely. And we'll probably taxi when we're off and just try and exit by one of these. Mike 9 or Mike 7 Alpha. We'll get ourselves over a Kilo 7 and then in there. So should be all very easy, he says. That's the plan. The VNAV seems to be working pretty well. I mean, we're not bang on it, but only 120 feet out, so it's pretty cool. Loving that scenery. What a livery. What a livery. So yeah, descending down into the sunset. With some pretty rugged terrain there. Oh, it looks awesome. Put sunglasses on, even better. It's quite interesting actually. Just makes things look a little bit, pops a little bit more. slow descent in, but look at that scenery. See? X-Plane 12. Where's that, guys? Man, I can't believe it's the last day of September. Tomorrow. Then we'll be in Halloween, then on to Christmas, guys. Very, very, very cool. Start to see the terrain radar kicking in. Some lighting in this is awesome, right? You can see the shadows on that side. I'm presuming the sun is setting. Yeah, over there, right? Ah! Mr. Baguette is back. Oh, Toby, welcome to the madness of Discord as well. Cool. So we are just hovering at our 10,000 feet as we slow down, and then we'll continue our descent. I was amazed when you fly over the desert. Just look at that. Oh, I mean, that's good. Oh, nice one. Welcome to Discord as well. Always seats inside. The weather's too bad. You have to go inside. Hit the hat. That's awesome. Oh, I don't know if that. Wow. You're getting close, mate. Try again. If not, I'll do it for you, mate. Hold on. There you go. Ah, now we're doubling up. I like it. Yeah, no worries, no worries, no worries. Alright, let's go to local pressure settings here. Which was that, and we'll do that. We're below 10,000 feet, let's get our lights on so everyone can see us coming. Get a sunset, beautiful. It's going to be dark when we landed, but really not. Has anyone flown into Dubai before? I've done it a few times on the way back from India, and it looks just like this. There's just sand everywhere. You don't really know what's going on. Let's get into here. Let's do flaps 25. It's a bit of speed as we come and land. Alright, get the sim up again. Nice one. Thanks, guys. It's been awesome. Getting towards the end of the stream, but really appreciating your guys' company. Love a little follow as well. It's always helpful to the channel. Yeah, we'll be landing in about 10 minutes, I reckon.
Descent checklist.
Recall. Check.
Checked.
Notes. Check.
Checked.
Auto brake.
Set.
Landing data.
Set.
Approach briefing. Completed.
Complete approach checklist. Please.
Altimeter.
Before landing checklist.
Speed brake. On.
Cool. We're back just in time for a horrific landing. So, we should be able to see the airport, which is over there, I think. Is that right? No, that's a different airport. Our airport is straight ahead of us, like, yeah, it is, right? It's down. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's... I'm gonna say that's the airport below us. Thanks, Toby. We definitely will need it. That's interesting. So we're taking off in the opposite direction. Yeah, you get the an awesome view right on this. Let's get the skyline. You get it's Dubai is like random as, but it is good. It's pretty quiet on the ground. I also find with Dubai that the runways are like, they're not distinct from say the taxiways and things. It's just one big bit of concrete. Anyway, we're going to head out to sea and look back in for our landing. Should get some good views. Nice. All very cool, right? Ah, Seattle, Toby. Yeah, maybe we could try that actually. We don't fly in the US a lot. I have to admit, like, I get confused. Well, not confused, but I know it works. But I find it weird where, like, on like aprons, you don't need to ask for clearance to push back because it's it's not controlled, right? Which is mental. I don't understand that at all. Seattle, nice one. Really appreciate you joining us today, Toby. That'd be cool actually. I need to learn how to fly the MD-11 first, Toby, but otherwise, it sounds a great plan. You can come along and you can be, oh, hold on, what's happened here, guys? There's a massive sinkhole. Maybe ignore that. Auto ortho. This is absolutely stunning. Got the Pam in the background. I'm pretty sure this was meant to be like, maybe it's further along. I'm sure this one that looks like the world. Maybe not. Maybe not. How long would the Anchorage flight take, Toby, in the MD-11 if we're going from Seattle? More hours, Toby. We need to make a day of it. Cool. Cool. Got a couple of ships here out in the sea, oil tankers. Wow. Suddenly explain, it just starts to make sense, right? Look at that sunset, look at this, look at it. Wow. Like, yeah. The lighting in X-Plane 12 when it starts to get a little bit dusk and a little bit dark, it's different, right? That's true as well, Toby. That is very true. Well, you'll need to get a few route suggestions up into the Discord. We'll check them out, see if they're viable, and then we'll get them going. Have you got a favourite livery, Toby? Are you a Delta man? Are we talking that? Or a bit of Martinair? Okay. For me, we're going a little bit slow, so what I'm going to do... Thrust is required. You're not wrong, my friend. I'm just going to speed up a little bit to get around this corner. Delta Alaska. Nice. Oh, did they? Ah. I like the Delta livery. It looks kind of old school, right? It's sort of one of those classics. Okay, so just in case you wonder what we're doing, I've done the VV. Yeah, I have done them, Kobe. They are in here, mate. We're going for the flap 25 option, the 135. So we're going to hook around the corner here and start our approach. It's going to be beautiful, guys. Fair. We're sort of like 20 out of the one. I think what we can do, this will be interesting. Let's shortcut it a little bit. Execute. Starfight approach now. Turn the background noise down a little bit. Let's hook around the corner here. Nice, very nice. Oh, look at the shadows. Oh, look at this, guys. It is. It's very cool. Right, localizers coming in. Let's do that. Yeah, the shadows look good, right? This looks awesome. Like that glow and the glare you get on here, little bit of specks on there of like dust. Like, that's cool. That's very cool. Okay, we're going quite fast now. Slow down. Approach. Okay, station flag. Excuse me, Vina, I absolutely had you pegged on. Ah, there we go. That'd be why. So we got the lights on, and sea brake can come to the
Landing gear down.
wait for the landing gear anymore. Still a little bit out, so we basically took, well, in essence, the really long approach. Still got about 17 DME to go. But we're doing 200 knots, so that's cool. Still on our amazing aircraft carrier here. Very, very cool. Oh, look at that water effect, right? This is sweet. Well, no pressure, just need to nail the landing and then we'll have had a great stream, guys. A great stream. We are coming into land soon, my man. Right, let's get ourselves slowed up a little bit here. Oh yeah, let me know, Toby, once we get off this, what that Johannesburg mini builds looks like. I saw a couple of people streaming it and it looked pretty good. Right, let's get here now.
Flaps set.
I'll just give a little call on Unicom as well. Dubai traffic, Emirates 185 is on a 9-mile final for runway 12 left. Dubai traffic. Cool. This feels so raw. Anyway, yeah, Toby, let me know what that is. Ooh, what have you spotted, Toby? Yeah, we talked about this earlier. Like, if you look at the, sorry, you weren't here at the time. You can see, like, the switch for the flight director. It's a bit random as well. Not really sure what's causing it, if I'm honest, but something to figure out later on. Anyway, we're getting perilously close to landing this thing, guys. Flaps 35, 134 knots. Get some butter. This is a bit, I mean, I've been nattering away to you guys for the past, hour, and now I have to actually do something.
Set. Checklist complete.
One thing I do find with this is it's difficult to disconnect the autopilot without using this massive handle here. And what? 10 out of 10? Ah, who knows? Let's see what happens. Anyway, gears down. We look well configured for this landing. Let's manually fly this little puppy in.
Approaching
10 or 1,000.
left.
There's a bit of a crosswind from the left. Whatever that means, guys, who knows? We're just going to point it the wrong way. quite... That runway on the right looks pretty hilly, right? Might be a wee scenery issue here, but we'll see. Does look like a bit of a roller coaster in Dubai. Interesting. I like it though. We can work with this.
200.
Yeah, a bit high. Yeah, don't know, mate. Look at this.
Approaching minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
I mean, I kind of have to sink.
Don't sink.
Otherwise, we're not going to land properly. There we go. Well, welcome to Dubai, everyone. Not quite sure what was going on with the runway there. That power of the reversers all out. Nice. I mean, Toby, it wasn't my finest. Let's be clear. Not quite sure what happened with the runway. I sort of was trying to land and it dipped away from me. But anyway, welcome to Dubai. Thanks for coming along, guys. It's always been good fun doing this. Let's tidy up the aircraft so speed brake can go up. Bring the flaps up. Yeah, that was weird, right? That must be something that's... Like, if you look at it, even at distance, like... I know runways aren't flat, but that was like a roller coaster. Maybe it is like that. I don't know. Answer on a postcard. Anyway.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Let's get off here. We'll start the APU. Have a little look left and right to make sure we're not actually going to interrupt someone's takeoff route, which we're not. They'll be going that way. Okay. There we go. We can tidy up the aircraft. Let's get these lights off.
Approaching 1. Right.
I know, right, Toby? Otherwise, I mean, it was all against me there. It was all against me. Anyway, guys, we'll get parked up. Thank you for joining. Welcome to people who are new to the stream. Really great to have you here. Toby, thanks for your interactions, mate. DB, if you're still here too. Perfect. Really good to have you guys in. Get ourselves parked up at the nearest gate. Enjoy the rest of your Sundays. Very jealous, Toby, that you've still got loads of time left in your Sunday. And we'll do this again soon, guys. Thanks, Toby. Enjoy the rest of your day, mate. Anyone else in chat still? Have a great time. I'm going to battle these really stuttery frame rates as we come in. But, it's always appreciated, guys. And we'll be in Discord. Any questions, any suggestions, stick it in there. We'll have a chat. Otherwise, really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. And we'll get parked up. Enjoy the rest of the weekends, team. Cheers. Oh, look at those frames. Wowza.